Konami Studios. Oh my god. Okay. Avengers number 39. I have said in the last review that I only started to read this Jason Aaron run because he did an arc with Moon Knight, and I figured, what the hell, I'll keep reading for fun. I am so baffled by the choices that have been made in this book and in the entirety of his run so far. I know it's been very hit or miss for a lot of people, but for me, I'm like, this is so weird. This is such a weird book. Is this what people want from an Avengers book? I don't know. So bizarre. So, issue 39. It features none of the Avengers you know. I'll take that back. It features no Avengers. It's just such a weird book. So, it's leading up to the Enter the Phoenix story arc, which I know has been teased as the biggest thing for Avengers in a long time. After it, there's going to be like a rebirth in the Marvel Universe or some bullshit. I doubt it. This is a prologue to that. You want to know the origin of the Phoenix? Here it is, guys. Here's the origin of the Phoenix as a person. So 1 million years ago, a baby is like in the middle of a crater. There's a lot of buzzards that are trying to eat it, but the baby is saved by wolves. The wolves raise the baby as their own. The girl learns to hunt with the wolves, and this is kind of like our first indication that this is weird, because I'm just like, this is the Jungle Book. Okay, I guess I can get behind the Jungle Book being in here, but for some reason, like, the buzzards are still after her, and I'm like, what? She's like bigger than the buzzards now. Why would they be after her? But the girl keeps growing up, and she's still wondering about this place because she realizes she's not a wolf, so she doesn't really understand who she is or what she's doing here. And she encounters another child in the middle of this crater, and this child has one eye, and you hear a voice over her called, "Don't hurt the child, I'll take him." And this man is hovering in the sky, and he takes the child. The woman follows this man, and he's just this weird guy who's just floating. He looks really like lanky and creepy, and he's just kind of talking into her mind with like a mutant power. Keep that in mind. And it's just like, I'm inside your head. I meant to save you, but the wolves got to you first. I wish I could have brought you to this place, and I wanted to take you here. So we cut to the girl. Should we just call her Phoenix? We'll just they call her Firehair throughout a bit of the book, but we're going to call her Phoenix. So Phoenix just decides she's going to leave the wolves. They're like, okay, bye. Kind of like, they don't really have an emotion. But she joins this man in this weird cavalcade of a bunch of characters who are all mutants. Now, I'm going to say they're like proto-mutants or something. I don't know. But they're all these different kinds of people with different kinds of powers. They're all living in this cave in secret, and they're all kind of helping each other out. We realize that this man that saved her, they call him the High Walker because he floats in the air. And this is where we get another indication of, I don't know how much time has passed or anything. Some proto-cavemen type people come in to attack them because, you know, if you're a mutant and you're different, people are always going to want to kill you, which I'm okay with. I mean, like, I guess it speaks some truth that even million of years ago, we would have beat up mutants. So they're just these humans are just trying to fight the mutant people. And as this is happening, the Phoenix is having this weird, like, thing happen to her. It's distracting Highwalker from protecting them. So Highwalker is killed, and suddenly all of our mutant people attack the people, and everybody dies except for Phoenix. So she's standing over there, just like, what the hell happened? What did I do this? Did I cause this? So she leaves the cave, and the buzzards are staring at her, and she's just like really willing to be pecked to death by them. But as she does that, she realizes that her power is that she can create this giant firebird, and she burns the buzzards alive. And she burns everything in sight, killing man, mutant, and everything in between them. Then she goes to talk to the wolves again, and she's like to the wolves, I think I'm the buzzard now. You saved me from the buzzards, but I have become the buzzard. So, bye. Cut to a couple, I'm going to say like maybe another 10 years later. That way, at least the girl is legally of age, because we see her as a baby, then it jumps to 10 years. Then in between that time, we see the events with the mutants. So let's say she's above 20 years old in case she wants to go out with this Odin fella. We cut to Asgard, where Odin is trying to build Mjolnir and pick him up. He's like, why can't I lift up this thing I created? Oh, I'm such a weak boy. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. So in comes Phoenix. She literally blasts through the door, and she's like, hey, Odin. My name's Phoenix. I'm putting a team together. Look how sexy I look. You know, I'm hiding all the parts that boys like, and I got these cool wolves with me, and I'm of age now, so you want to join me on a team we're going to create? You know, Avengers BC. Is that what they called it in the other books? Yay! What a weird issue of an Avengers book, because it focuses on the Phoenix, and that's just... I guess that's cool. I don't know. It's not for me, but I guess people might like it. Like, the artwork, I think, is pretty cool. It's got a very stylized look that it feels very of like a time period of like fantasy and like the olden times, and I think that looks pretty cool. I think this is an interesting concept for the Phoenix. That being said, it's not a cool one, and I don't really want to see it again. I can't get over how weird the last page is, that she just blasts through like the gates of Midgard, and she's like, hey, I'm the Phoenix. Let's put a team together. That just seems weird to me, and I don't really like it. But like I said before, this book isn't for me. If you are liking Aaron's run on Avengers, this is going to be like a nice filler book to make you realize, oh, the Phoenix is a character. So that's something to look forward to. If not, and you're just somebody who is casually reading this book like I am, you're going to be like, okay, this is weird in a lot of weird ways. I thought Apocalypse was the first mutant. No? Are we saying that these are like alien meteor people and that's what a mutant is? Or are these just aliens? I don't know. It's weird. It's not for me. I don't care. So, Avengers number 39, a very interesting book that I am going to give a 5 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.